Hello everyone, I'm Dave, and I'm Dave with a hat. Welcome to Scott Rods. What? I was going to say it. Right, before we get started, what's that smell? What smell? Do you not smell that? Don't smell anything. You don't smell gasoline. You don't? Alright, so my Holly card must be fixed then. So can you just stop whining about it then, yeah? Great. When are you going to do the doors? Okay folks, I'm currently waiting on a phone call from my auto parts store to tell me my steering boot has arrived. So until then, hey, more stuff. I got a special delivery, another gift. This gift is from Stuart J. Grant, otherwise known as Jamie. Thought these might come in handy for more brackets. Keep up the great work, Jamie from Jamie Grant. Jamie from Jamie Grant. I didn't know that was a place, Jamie, but hey, whatever. Jamie is another old friend from Scotland. Scotland are winning this wish list thing, by the way. So that is, let me open it. Oh yes, yes, more cutting discs to make more brackets. Thanks Jamie, very much appreciated. Also, while I'm waiting on that phone call, let's have a wee look at the job list. See where we're at. Okay, card rebuild. Yes, done. Lights, kinda done. I'm still waiting to, no, I can't cross that off. Handbrake, no. Doors and locks, no. Battery clamp, no. Lube and oil, diff is done. Bushings, nope. Front end, nope. What does that say? I can't read upside down. Grill fit, nope. Nope. No. No. Okay, so there's still a lot to do. Right, I'll be back shortly with my steering boot and we'll get my steering rack off. And I'll show you how all that goes together, and I'll lube it up, get it back together, and that should be the steering finally done. Okay, back in a bit. Success! Finally. I couldn't get one of these online, so I just had to bite the bullet and pay full price at the car parts store. Something like $36 for a bit of rubber. Boing. Anyway, that'll do the job. While I was there, I picked up a chunky spring to use as my brake pedal return spring. It's a sort of universal number. You basically just cut it to size, bend it round. That'll do the job. I thought better too meaty than too skinny, Right, let me show you what we're doing. So we're taking the steering rack off, but as you know, nothing is bolted down, so I can take the whole front end off to make it easier, because I also want to check my camber adjustment on the lower control arms. Okay, so let's do that. Road workers are here again. Sorry. Oh my goodness, it never ends. Right, removing a steering rack from a Crown Vic front end. Fairly straightforward. You've got your ball joint nuts there, one there. You have your rack and pinion retaining bolts, two of them, and obviously you have your UG to disconnect. I'm going to have to disconnect it there, because if you saw on previous videos I had to pretty much hammer that on, and getting it off that side is going to be impossible. Right, let me whip that off. One steering rack. Right, I don't know if you can see, but there's a massive hole on that boot, so that's the one I'm replacing. I should probably have got two, but you know, $40 each. I'm not that rich. I really should have, because you know what, it's not that difficult to take it off if I decide to change. Right, while it's off, I'm going to take this out and pack that with grease as well, and obviously just paint that so that it doesn't rust. Everything else is aluminum, so it won't rust, but I need to make sure that the gears inside there are good, and I'll take this bit off and paint that. I don't actually know what that's for. I guess we'll find out when we take it apart. Right, let's dismantle. Right, that's as stripped down as I want to take it. I'm not sure, oh wait a minute, that was coming out. I'm not sure what's behind this. This doesn't seem to come out, and I think it's because it's messed with something in here. There's already a little spring in here, and I really don't know what it's doing. So, I'll try not to lose that, and I'll see if I can take this out gently. Not with them. See what's going on inside. Yeah, I'm just staring. I think that's just a guide. Yeah, I don't know. I'll clean it up, add some grease anyway. This still doesn't want to come out though. Yeah, this just that thing there basically prevents the whole shaft from moving in and out like that. But as I say, I don't think I want to take this out. I really don't. I might never get it back in again. So I'll just give this a quick clean up, a quick paint, and the same with the top plate, and then I'll throw it together. Right, what I noticed, I don't know if they've sent me the wrong boot, maybe it's for the wrong year, but this section here is way smaller than that, and I'm hoping it will just stretch over. Oh well, I've got it covered in grease now. I don't think I'll be able to take it back, so we'll give it a shot. Right, let me get this cleaned up and painted, and then I'll reassemble. All lubed and painted. Doesn't that look nice? This new boot was actually spot on. It was a wee bit fiddly to get on, but it actually went on quite nicely, which actually shows that this on the other side is actually the wrong boot. So I'll need to order another one, but more money, more time. That one took like 5 days to get here, for goodness sake. So I'll throw it all back in the car just now. And I did actually sort my camber issue, I think. I mean, I'll show you. When I was taking the steering rack off, I noticed there was something loose round about here. And basically, I hadn't actually finished tightening everything. Don't worry, I don't make a habit that. I generally do a full torque up before I finish. So these things were on the list somewhere. Anyway, this one here wasn't tight at all. And the bottom of these ball joints, they weren't tight either. So that would explain some of the clunking when I was moving back and forward. And hopefully it'll also help with the camber, because you know what it's like, even the slightest movement there makes a huge difference at the top of a tyre. So let me throw the rack back on, and hopefully that'll be us for today. Rack is on, throw it back together, go for a spin to the end of the driveway and back. Right, let me throw the body back on. Test drive. Right, I still have too much camber. It's the top of the wheels in like that, but that wasn't today's job. That's a job for another day. Anyway, the rack's all lubed and it's fitting nicely, and obviously I still need to do the toe in, toe out tracking, all that kind of stuff, but the camber's a bit of a weird one. There doesn't seem to be very much adjustability in the camber, and I'm wondering if it's just that the whole system's a bit worn and it's maybe sagging, or maybe someone's put in the wrong springs and they're too short. If it was taller springs, it would bring the top of the wheels out. But we'll see. I was going to get new springs anyway, because they're a wee bit, they're not rusty, they've got some surface rust, but anyway, that was fairly successful getting the steering rack done. I will replace the other boot at some point, when I can afford another $40 for a bit of springy rubber. It's ridiculous. Okay, that's me for today. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow evening. I've got to do the doors, haven't I? I've got to. Right, doors tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified of my next masterpiece. Bye bye.